Welcome to Hotel Trubble. Meet Sally, our receptionist. Always service with a smile. And that's Lenny. He's a man of many talents. We're just not sure what they are yet. And here's Mrs. Poshington and her cat, General Sirius Poshington. She's our regular pest. Guest. She never leaves. Which just leaves me, Jamie. I'm the bellboy. Can I take your bags?
Hotel trouble forever. It's the pits and we know we're stuck, but we love it. Hotel trouble forever. As we try to survive each day, brings disaster. Hotel trouble forever. We're a team staying calm on and on, so the hotel survives. Trouble, trouble. Always got a plan. Hotel trouble. We're your biggest fan. Trouble, trouble. Keep the hotel alive.
Oh, top of the morning to you, Sally. Oh, that's not your usual magazine. What's going on?
Yeah, they'd run out of Gossip magazine by the time I got there. But still, better than nothing. I've just been reading about the history of child lion taming. Did you know that in ancient medieval Slovakia, they could tame lions just by simply whispering the word?
Sorry, Sally, I'm going to have to stop you there.
Why?
Because I'm really bored. And also, I want to know what you think of my new outfit.
Yeah, why are you dressed as a chicken?
Because Mr. Trubble said, seeing as it's such a special occasion, that I should come dressed up. So here I am, dressed up.
He probably meant dressed smart rather than come as a chicken.
Oh. Well, smart clothes are so expensive. And this was going cheap. Cheap. You get it? Because chickens go cheap. You know, got a laugh for me on my special day. Cheap, cheap.
On his special day. I wonder what he meant. What's it today, Mrs. Poshington? The wall's not straight enough. The moon not bright enough. Oh, I know. Breakfast tasted too much like food. Oh.
Don't mind that. That's just me nun-brella.
I beg your pardon, Sister...
Matic.
Oh, what can I do for you, Systematic?
Well, as you know, Sister Derek and I's been staying here at Hotel Trubble for 3 nights now.
For your sins?
Yeah, very good. We've been staying here for 3 nights now, and I was beginning to think to myself, hello, hello, hello. If this nun ain't very much mistaken, she smells trouble.
Well, I did ask Mr. Trubble if you could use a plug-in air freshener on a human being, but I don't think he got the message.
No, that is not to what I was referring to.
Oh.
No, I think you've got a menace in your midst. On my first morning here, I wakes up 6 prompt, as usual, to go outdoors to play.
Play?
Did I say play? No, sorry. I meant pray. Yes, pray. We loves to go outdoors to pray, don't we, Sister Derek?
Yes.
Vow of silence, Sister Derek? Yes, we love to go outdoors for a pray of a pleasant morning, usually with a bat and ball.
And sometimes frisbees.
Vow of silence, Sister Derek. She's always forgetting. Sorry about that. You see, trouble is she's not actually religious. Anyway, there's a knock at me door. So, I goes to it, turn the handle, opens the door. Can I help you? Says I. But there is no one there. I look around, I look down, and there is some strange looking food there. So I taste it. Very weird it was too.
So what you're saying is someone's been making false room service orders to the sisters' room.
Tuesday, swan pate. Yesterday, chocolate biscuit juice. And today, pepperoni and petrol milkshake.
I remember thinking that was an unusual order at the time, especially for a couple of nuns. Does she have any idea who's making them?
Well, no. But she suspects that the hotel menace is the same person who's been tying Lenny's shoelaces together.
Yeah, but I've solved that problem now. No more laces. I'm wearing shoe boxes now.
Good thinking, Lenny.
Yep, no more tripping up for me. Oh.
Anyways, Systematic saw a woman running away from the scene of the crime. So far, this woman's identity remains completely unknown, possibly even to herself.
Very interesting. And what does this so-called woman look like?
Wow, she's very old, but very glamorous. She wears a pink chiffon blouse, a tweed jacket, and a red fascinator. And every time she's been seen, she's had a stuffed cat under her arm.
I've never seen anyone like that in my whole life. Oh, crumpets. All this talk of a menace has made me jumpy as a sack full of badgers. And today of all days.
Exactly. What?
Ah, Mrs. Poshington, what can I do for you today?
The telephone in my room is out of order.
Why? What did it say?
No, it's out of order. It's not working.
Oh, my mistake. Don't worry, I'll get Lenny to come up and fix it for you.
Oh, not Lenny. Anyone but Lenny. The last time he fixed something in my room, he accidentally made the trouser press play the latest Britney Spears single.
You want a piece of me?
It was awful. Oh.
Just Mrs. P, I'm afraid.
Oh, not the hotel menace then. That is a shame.
Well, she's not just going to turn up at reception and hand herself in, is she?
Stuffed cat, you say?
That's right, yes.
Who would carry a thing like that? I mean, Mrs. Poshington's got a cat, but hers is very much in the peak of health.
I've got it. Why don't I do your drawing?
Ah, that's very good. But can you do one of the menace?
Oh, I see.
Right, so we've got a description of the hotel menace. So let's get the public to use the potatoes to try and identify her. Hi there, do you have 2 minutes, ladies? Can you just help us with...
We're working with the police on crimes. Excuse me, will you help us? We're working with the police on a new criminal identity system.
With potatoes?
Would you be able to help us, sir? It's using household objects to help identify criminals.
Like
so
potatoes?
So there's a hotel menace on the loose at the moment.
It's a prototype of the
Now,
police.
let me describe her to you. She is...
She's posh and she seems a very crazy idea. Get the public to match them up to what they think they would look like. It's like a prototype they're working with the police at the moment, and it seems quite crazy because it's with potatoes. What we're doing is trying to match up sort of what a criminal might look like through various different features like
So-
face,
But you
nose.
can't really do it by that. Criminal can look like anything.
Look when you put it on with the head. With the hair, it's quite big.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. That's right.
Thank
that's
you for
right.
helping us.
Yeah, thank you very much. You've been
Really
very
helped.
helpful.
With a face on the potato, what you think the hotel menace will look like. So, all you need to do is stick things on the
It'll take a minute of your time.
What looks like? A hotel menace. We know that she's very old.
Very old, glamorous, very
Glamorous.
glamorous.
Yeah, lips. She's got lips. I mean, that is quite an old look. What about a nose? She's probably got a nose. Right, so this is what you think the hotel menace looks like from the description I gave you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll pass the information on to the crimes department. I think you've done well.
What do you think? Thank you very much. We'll get that back
Thank
to the
you
police
very
and see what
much.
they think. Thank you.
So we've got all the potato fits. Still not sure if we've got the Hotel Menace.
It's amazing. No one in the whole world seems to have any idea who the Hotel Menace might be.
Well, the master criminal's not going to draw attention to himself. I mean, he's not going to turn up to work dressed in a chicken costume, is he?
No. Who'd do a daft thing like that?
Lenny.
What?
Oh, systematic.
Hello, hello, hello. Have you caught this so-called woman, then? By which I means the Hotel Menace.
No, systematic. I'm afraid we're none the wiser.
All nuns are wise, Jamie. We have a lot of thinking time. But that's not the issue in hand at the moment. I'm afraid, and you're not going to like this, the Hotel Menace has struck again.
And most horrific crime.
Vow of silence, Sister Derek. I know it's upsetting in that, but can you keep your trap shut? You come with me, young man, but I warn you, it ain't a pretty sight, oh no. Well, in all me years as a nun, I ain't seen nothing like it.
Happy birthday to me. Oh, Mrs. P, can you believe this? Bloke in here went to work just as a crab. What an idiot. Oh, anyway, what can I do for you?
Roses are red, violets are blue, trouble stinks, and so do you. What can it mean?
Well, Jamie, when a criminal mastermind turns to writing poetry, it can only mean one thing. They plan to explode this here hotel.
Gosh! Really?
Yep, indubitably. I think you'll find that I am the none the wiser, so to speak. After all, the Hotel Menace can't have got far. The ink's still wet.
You can't do anything, Lenny. I'm just returning this pen. I borrowed it to write a letter to my sister.
Oh, what letter did you write? My favourite letter is J.
Oh, okay.
No, not O, J.
Yes, I see.
No, not I or C, J.
Why, Jay?
No, not YJ, just J on its own.
This conversation has to stop.
Anyway, Mrs. P, I'm sure it was lovely to get any letter from you. What a nice, kind lady you are. Explode the hotel? Are you sure?
Well, that's what Systematic told me. And how many examples are there of lying nuns?
None.
Where? Oh, right, I see what you mean.
Listen, we better do something fast. Now, the Hotel Menace has left no clues except one, her handwriting. We need to get samples of everyone's handwriting and match them up so we can find out who the menace is.
Everyone's handwriting? Everyone's in the whole world? Have we got enough time?
You're right. That would take at least 3 episodes. But we've got to get out there and make a start and check as many people in the local area as possible. Okay, let's go.
Right, we need to get handwriting samples.
Oh, I know. We can pretend we're getting everyone's autograph.
Yeah.
Your Majesty, can I get your autograph, please?
Oh my goodness.
Are you Prince Philip?
Prince Philip.
The Queen.
Oh, yeah, we look
Queen
just
Elizabeth.
fine.
Oh,
Can we just get your autograph,
Majesty.
please?
Oh, please, can I have your autograph?
Right there. Thank you.
Thank you
Oh,
so
wow. The Queen.
much.
There we are.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Excuse me, are you Dakota Fanning, the actress? I see your film.
I loved
A
you
Man
in
on Fire.
Yeah.
Oh, can I have your autograph?
Yeah, that would be great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God, are you Bruce Willis? Can we have your
Oh,
autograph?
Bruce, I've seen all your films.
Can we...
Oh, excuse me, are you the lady from The Apprentice, Margaret?
Are you
Can I get your
Margaret?
autograph, please, Margaret?
Margaret,
Oh,
please, can we have your
Margaret.
autograph? It's very urgent.
Brittany! Oh my gosh, Brittany, can I get your... Are you Brittany? Are you that? I
we
don't
have your autograph?
believe it. Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Take the pen.
No,
take
he's
the
gonna
pen.
find more.
That would be
That's
great.
Judi Dench.
That's Judi Dench.
You are.
You.
Dame Judy.
Dame Judy. Thanks, Dame Judy. Oh, wow.
Jamie, it's Girls Aloud. Oh my
God, girls allowed.
Oh, we know you're so... You're gonna make me make...
No,
Can we get your autographs, please?
Can we get your autographs?
Oh, please.
Please.
Oh, please, can I have your
You don't do
autographs?
autographs. You know who it is.
Zach! Oh my God!
Just
Zac
sign
Efron,
it.
can
Sign, please, Zach. Wow. No, I know. Cheryl Cole.
Cheryl Cole!
Cheryl.
Oh my God! Are you guys from High School Musical?
I used to cast in High School
Oh my
Musical.
God, I see it. Are you Sharpay? Oh my God, I can't even believe we're in the same building as
Sign
me
it.
and I went breathing the same air. Can I get your autograph? Can I just please? You can all sign it at the same time.
Anne Robinson.
You are, right? Oh, please.
Don't be shy, Anne. Don't be shy.
Oh, please, I'm the biggest fan.
And I said to Larry, he's got nothing on your bottom at all. And we laughed. And it turned out it was the red herring what did it after all, which was a surprise to all of us, because who ever heard of a fish doing a murder? I'm not boring you, am I? No, there was another time, I remember. It was John Gilgit.
Foul silence, Sister Derek, honestly. Never mind that now. The Hotel Menace is back. But this time, she's surpassed herself. You'll never guess what she's done. Hello? The clue is in the picture. Me ginger wig's been nicked. And from right under me wimple. Lenny, you've got to catch that Hotel Menace. You know what they say? When a criminal mastermind turns to nicking a ginger wig, there is only one thing they intend to do.
No.
That's right.
Explode this here hotel.
We have the music. We came straight in. What is it?
Notice anything different?
Oh, ginger really suits you.
Thanks. Actually, it's a wig.
Jamie, I've got it. The Hotel Menace. I know who the Hotel Menace is. The room service.
One pepperoni and petrol milkshake, please.
And those layers.
I was just going to say the layers are really nice. Compliment your eyes.
The shoelaces. I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
You look like the ginger one from Girls Aloud.
The ginger one from Girls Aloud. I was going to say that.
Is it
You are, aren't you?
you?
Nicole's in it.
Graffiti. Must have been.
Well, I have a few errands to run, so I'm going to leave General Poshington with Lenny. He's exhausted. Look.
Jamie, I've worked it out. The Hotel Menace is Mrs. Poshington.
I'll have you know, Lenny, that Mrs. Poshington is the secretary of the secretary to the National Respectable Society. What's more, she has a PhD in loveliness. I'll thank you to remember that, Lenny. And anyway, we're looking for someone with a stuffed cat. Ah. You know what, Lenny? For the first time in your life, you might just have a point there. Right, let's follow Mrs. P and find out what she's up to.
Good idea, Jamie. There she is.
Yeah, but
Let's
Sally,
just tell her what we think.
Sally, don't be like that.
Mrs. P, we're really angry that you've decided to become the Hotel Menace, aren't we?
Yeah, but we
And we
know
can't
that-
believe you do all those things. Mrs. P, look at us. But
You
we've
just-
really tried and...
You can just be honest with us. You don't need to lie.
Jamie.
I'm so sorry we got you.
It's
I'm
not.
so sorry.
It's not You're not Mrs. Washington, are you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
We thought you were
What's your
someone
name?
else.
What's your name?
We're deaf, we can't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
We're looking for Mrs. Poshington.
She's like really pretty like you, but you're not her, are you?
She's not old, like
Do you know her?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Mrs.
Oh,
Mrs. D.
We were looking for Mrs. P.
Mrs.
Sorry.
Poshington. You know Mrs. Poshington?
I don't open up a planet or something.
No, just Hotel Trubble.
This is our uniform for our work.
What we work in.
Are you in the queue? Or...
Oh, darling.
Yeah. Hello there, you all right? I was just wondering if you can help me. We've got General Poshington here, and it's looking a bit ropey.
Well, maybe because it's dead.
Don't be silly, it's not dead. I mean, if you've got anything that can maybe perk him up a bit. He's just having a bit of an off day, so...
Yeah?
Give him a mouse.
Give him a mouse. Go on, try it out.
Hey!
I think he likes that. What, how much is that?
To you, being dressed like that, you can have it for nothing.
Do you like that, General Poshington? Come on, General. Mrs. B, I've seen her in the shop. She's buying me explosives.
So it's true then. She does mean to explode the hotel.
Who'd have thunk it? Mrs. Poshington all along. Didn't seem the type, though, did she, with all them airs and graces? Mind you, it's always the quiet ones. That's why I have to keep such a keen eye on this little church mouse.
But I love talking.
Vow of silence, Sister Derek, vow of silence. So, I suppose that now that Mrs. Poshington's been caught red-handed, you'll be having to chuck her out, eh?
I wonder where she'll go.
Well, she should have thought of that before she got herself into such mischief. Well, we'd better be getting on our way. Sister Euphemiliata's shift ends at 6 and she does roller disco on a Thursday and they don't hang about. Sister Derek, get me to a nunnery. Pardon, I seems to have left without me nunbrella. Oh, there it is. Oh, battery's dead.
Janet?
Hang on. You two know each other?
Well, of course we know each other. We're sisters.
Sisters? I don't get it.
Oh, it's when two persons of the female persuasion have exactly the same parents, Lenny. But never mind that now.
Yeah, but how can they be sisters?
No, Lenny, that is not the question. The question is, why is Mrs. P's sister Janet staying at Hotel Trubble dressed as a nun?
No, Jamie. The question is, why has Mrs. P become the hotel menace?
No, Sally, the question is, who would win in a fight between a fish and a pair of trousers?
A fish. But that's not important right now. We're on to you, Mrs. P. We know what you've been up to.
Yeah, all those dreadful pranks. And you making those silly room service orders.
Impossible. My phone's been out of order for days.
Aha, not since I fixed it, it hasn't.
Fixed it? Ah, you superglued the receiver to the handset.
Well, if it wasn't you, Mrs. Poshington, who's been making all the room service orders?
Let me guess. Pepperoni and petrol milkshake, was it?
How did you know?
My sister's favourite.
Wow, it was you who wrote that horrible poem on the wall. You were the one who borrowed the pen.
What poem? But this is the work of a literary genius. I could not possibly have written such a masterpiece.
Well, who did then?
I must protest with one correction. I have no skill in that direction.
Well, you stole Systematic's wig. We all saw you in it.
Not so fast, Miss Mupple. My sister and I have worn wigs all our lives.
Yeah, it's true. We were born in them. Hair just doesn't run in our family. Oh, but my wig has disappeared. That's not a lie.
Come to think of it, an outfit of mine has disappeared also. I thought it might be Sally, but... Everyone, meet my brother-in-law, Derek. Nice heels.
Wow, I've never met a male nun before.
Well, he's not a nun. Neither is my sister.
I'm sorry, darling.
Oh, shh.
I'm just going to go and put on my silent trousers.
Well, that may be very well, but we saw you with all those explosives, Mrs. P. You can't deny that. Why on earth would you do something as horrible as explode a hotel?
They were not explosives. They were fireworks.
That's exactly what the hotel menace would say.
Oh, give it up, Janet. They're fireworks for Lenny's birthday. Surely you haven't forgotten it's Lenny's birthday.
No.
Of course not.
That's why we got you this hole punch.
Happy birthday, Lenny!
Sorry, it's not rat.
Oh, wow. Oh, thanks, guys. What is it?
Well, it looks like we've been well and truly had. Which just leaves one more question. Why?
I wanted to see you get chucked out of this here plush hotel the same way you got me chucked out of the circus 50 years ago.
That's it. I thought I recognised you from somewhere.
It's hard to believe it's us. We look so different.
The most famous child lion tamers in Europe. Double yellow lions.
You chucked out your own sister. Why?
Oh, Janet, you know as well as I do. Lion taming takes daily practice, and all you wanted to do was play. I had to get rid of you.
But I loves playing, and Derek never plays with me. All he does is dress up and drone on. Oh, I'm so bored. I just want to play all the time. Do you remember we used to play Sister Twister?
What's Sister Twister?
Well, it's like Twister, but you can only play it with your sister.
I've got to set up in my room.
Oh.
Do you fancy a game?
Oh, yeah, come on.
All right, come on.
I'm glad we didn't have to chuck Mrs. Poshington out. And you get fond of a person, don't you? When you see them every day.
Hello, Hotel Trubble.
Hotel trouble forever. It's the pits and we know we're stuck, but we love it. Hotel trouble forever. We're a team staying calm on and on, so the hotel survives. Trouble, trouble, keep the hotel alive.
Big Fat Friday is back with brand new drama.
Standing back.
Go Science!
Are you sure it's safe?
All new 12 again.
I remember when I was 12. It's so cool being like that young. I wish I could be 12 years old again.
An exclusive to the CBBC channel. Big Fat Friday. Friday at 5 on the CBBC channel.